Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This is Dasho Rose here. I am back with another news-related video. Yes, another news-related video. This one I've actually been trying to do for the last week, but I haven't really got to it. But I saw this and all that, and I'm thinking, this could be could actually be possible and could happen. Right now, I think it's kind of a rumor, but I wouldn't be surprised if this happened. But what's happening is, I hear is that Burger King and Walmart are gonna team up and all that, which that's gonna be very interesting though, because back in the day it was McDonald's and now it's Burger King. But before I go any further, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. I'm trying to get to 1K subs and all that. You guys can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. There I'll be posting stuff occasionally so you guys can keep up with that. And also, if you guys are not interested in news-related stuff, I also do reviews and all that as well. I do reviews in gaming and a lot of stuff. But let's go ahead and get into this now. So, Burger King and Walmart. That's something, we are not used to seeing. See, back in the day, we used to have McDonald's and all that, and Walmart and all that. Now Walmart pretty much has gotten rid of all the McDonald's and all that. Walmart's actually changed a lot over the years. They've changed a lot. They've kind of ended up like McDonald's in a way. They've kind of gotten more generic over the years. Or they don't feel like as exciting anymore. I mean, Walmart used to have they used to have these fish tanks and all that in their stores. They also had a lot better looking floors. Yeah, they pretty much redid their floors, and now they all kind of look like concrete. I think I've been to a few that still have the white floors around my area, but a lot of them have gone to the concrete floor, as you see here. They changed the floors up and all. People are not happy with that, and then, they've also used to have, smiley face, bags and all that. So they really have slacked. They've kind of ended up like McDonald's in a way. They kind of, were slacking and all that, and they kind of got rid of everything that made them unique and all that, and it kind of sucks, It sucks. But that's kind of what they kind of did and all that. But I will say, unlike McDonald's, where I will say McDonald's was probably my favorite fast food restaurant back in the day, but again before they had gotten kind of bad and all that. I will say Walmart. I don't know. I think I've always kind of preferred Target over Walmart. Target just kind of had a different vibe for me than Walmart. We also had our Kmart and all that too. Kmart was kind of like Target. Honestly, I think Target was better. I would say Kmart was probably second or third place, but Kmart still was kind of fun to go to at times too, to go to a different store. We would go there sometimes and whatnot. Yeah, sadly, they closed Kmart down in our area a long time ago, so we got stuck with just Target and Walmart. And Walmart honestly got worse. Walmart got really bad in our area. It's like crap all over the place and all that. It's a mess. They keep moving things around, and it's just not a great location. And the staff at a lot of these Walmarts are also kind of just whatever, there's not really, they're not very helpful and all that anymore. A lot of this stuff I kind of forgot about over the years, like the fish tanks and all that, and Walmart and whatnot. But the thing I didn't forget about is that they used to actually help you with technology and all that. Now they just sell you stuff, like used to, if you had a problem or something, they could actually help you with the stuff. Now it's like they don't even know what like they're just there to sell the technology, that's just what they're there for and all that, which kind of sucks because that means you can't really, like, if you got a problem with your like iPad or your phone, you can't really go there to fix it and all that, I mean, you could go to another phone store, but sometimes sometimes you might not have a phone store in your area or something and all that, because Walmart was known for being like all over the place and all. I mean, I guess phone stores are too, but they're very specific on kind of like I think like they want you to go to the phone store you buy your products from. So it really doesn't really do you any good, it just doesn't do any good. And that's kind of like I used to go to Walmart for pretty much everything and all that, and now it's like, it kind of sucks, it's kind of like McDonald's, it's a shell of its former self. And all that, it's not the same anymore. And I mean, things are gonna change over time, but usually they kind of keep the fun stuff of it, in there, but it just kind of sucks. But the thing is, though, is where this video is coming from is Burger King. There's talks that Burger King may be ending up teaming up with Walmart. They may end up teaming up with Walmart. Now, this is a rumor. I don't know if this is actually true or not, but I've heard them talking about that stuff, and I've seen some people talk about that, which, I mean, could be possible. I can kind of see it happening and all that, but Burger King, there are some locations, like, there's actually one, and I found in, like, St. Louis and all that, like, I was going to actually go visit this Burger King, but I didn't get to do it. But they had this Burger King in, like, Walmart and all that, in like, St. Louis. I didn't have time to go to it, but it's been there for quite a few years, so it wasn't like one of them they announced and all that, and they added it to it, to the Walmart. It's been there for a long time. But a lot of these I feel like are going to kind of probably going to end up moving into Walmart, which is kind of odd because, McDonald's is basically, that's kind of what they used to do and all that, and now you got Burger King doing it. Burger King is basically, I think Burger King is finally kicking McDonald's ass. I think they are. They're kicking McDonald's ass. For a long time, actually, since pretty much technically the beginning of time of like McDonald's and all that. I would say like in general fast food, but fast food has been around before that. But in the beginning of time, pretty much McDonald's and Burger King both kind of came around the same time. I think Burger King came around a couple years later, but Burger King has always been trying to to be better than McDonald's. They've always been trying to do it. They've been in this like rivalry for ever. They've been in this rivalry forever. They have. They've been trying to like beat them for like several decades now and all that, and they've gotten up close a few times. But McDonald's was always kind of better than Burger King. Heck, I even say I think McDonald's was better than Burger King too. Because I liked their food. I liked Ronald McDonald. I liked all the like Grimace and all that and whatnot. That was all kind of fun. And they, of course, they had their, their play areas and all that. One thing I will say that they didn't do great at, pretty much, but as long as I can remember, is getting your orders right. They would tend to get your orders wrong all the time. Burger King would always get them right. Because I've been to a few locations of them too. Not as many as McDonald's, because McDonald's, there was like 4 or 5 of them like in our area. I'm not even counting the one at Walmart, because we had one at Walmart too, it's not there anymore, but we did have one at Walmart, and yeah, it was just kind of, I said it was kind of one of those things, like I said, was just kind of, I mean, McDonald's basically was kind of one of those things where, it was, where, like, they just didn't get your orders right half the time, and it just ended up becoming kind of annoying, and they still don't get your orders right, but now they have a bunch of other problems on top of them, they don't have any characters, Burger King doesn't really have a lot of characters either, but Burger King at least still has the Burger King that appears in commercials. They still have that. McDonald's doesn't have anything really. I mean, they don't. I mean, they're starting to bring back, some of the old characters again, but they've been gone for a long time. They were. They've been gone for a long time. Burger King actually brought back, their Burger King guy kind of disappeared too because people thought he was kind of creepy, but they brought him back, because they're like, you know what? Some people might find him creepy, but he's our mascot and all that. That's kind of the problem with McDonald's. Ronald McDonald was the mascot. They were the mascot of, McDonald's, and well, I mean, he was, and now he's freaking gone. He's gone. And that's like that with the other characters too. And yeah, they've been bringing them back for the last, I think the last year or two, they've been starting to appear in commercials again, but still, Ronald McDonald is still gone, and all that, and there's a lot of commercials where they don't even appear either. I guess it's like that with Burger King as well, I should say, because, but Burger King has also been kind of going back to, like, what made them work in the past, because Burger King's been struggling with some stuff. They've been struggling with business stuff and all that, They've actually had to close a lot of locations down and all that. And all that. Like I said, I've never had a big problem with Burger King. And a lot of people who visit these, I've seen some videos on YouTube of some abandoned Burger Kings. A lot of people have talked about stories they had with these Burger Kings. A lot of them, like, there were some, like, that were crappy, but a lot of them were actually very good. They have had fun memories and all that with them, and they closed them down. And that's kind of the thing, though. But Burger King's been trying to go back to what made things work in the past. Like, they brought back the old logo they used to have. Because they've been getting rid of the circle logo, and they've been going back to the sandwich logo. I will say, I actually do like the sandwich logo a little bit better. And a lot of people have said, that basically I kind of just like, which I mean, I kind of do, I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of a person who likes older stuff and all that, so I can't deny that. Like, they tell me, like, that I like the old stuff over the new stuff, but this is actually one of those things, I think the new logo looks better than the old one. And because I grew up with the circle logo, I grew up with that. That's what I grew up with and all that, and I do like it and all that, but I mean, it will kind of stink when Burger King kind of gets rid of it too, but at the same time, I don't mind the new logo either. The new one's not bad. But that's the thing, that they're bringing that back, and then their commercials, they brought back the whole, jingle thing, with their song and all that, and that's the thing, they keep doing all this stuff, and McDonald's is fucking slacking. McDonald's is slacking. Heck, Burger King still has, a lot of their locations still have play areas in them. I'm not kidding. A lot of their, locations still have play areas in them too, and Burger King basically is, I actually thought they were gonna do what McDonald's did, because, they were always trying to kind of copy McDonald's. They were gonna get rid of, the play areas, but no, they kept them. A lot of them kept them. I've had a few locations that have closed down, but a lot of them, even when they remodel the buildings, they still have the play areas. McDonald's, most of the play areas are gone. Most of them have disappeared. I mean, they still have, like, some play areas and all that, but they're not really play areas anymore. They got rid of a lot of the play obstacles, and now they're just, like, they're cheap looking. They look very cheap looking, like, there are still a lot that still have the play areas, but yeah, they do look very cheap looking now. There's like, they have like one slide in there and a couple other things, that's it. And not to mention, they've pretty much remodeled all their locations. Burger King's been doing that too. Yeah, they've been remodeling it too. They both kind of been doing it for a long time. McDonald's actually did start doing it first, but I've looked back on Google Maps because I've been trying to see if I can find myself a red roof McDonald's, because I would like to get a recorded of one before they change them all up. Same with Burger King, but Burger King seems to be not too bad because a lot of locations still actually have blue roofs and all that. But with McDonald's, it's a little bit different. McDonald's, I actually will say we had a lot. I told you we had like 5 of them, I think, around my area, and like in Jeff where I grew up at and all that, and you know, like all of them have remodeled and all that, but they had like red roofs and all that on them. You know, so people could actually, you know, like, so I mean, I probably got some recorded footage and all that of it, but with like Burger King, yeah, that's a little bit different. Because a lot of the Burger King locations I have and all that, like they've actually, you know, they were like bigger locations, because, you know, like we didn't have that many locations at Burger King. You know, we had like 2 of them and that was it. So I really didn't get a chance, I think, to record any like blue roof ones. I mean, I might have got one in like Hannibal because I was up there for a few years, but otherwise, I mean, there wasn't really much there and all that. And yeah, I just want to do it because, you know, I'm like, especially with McDonald's, because I'm like, it would be kind of, you know, cool to talk about, you know, like do a documentary talking about a red McDonald's and all that, you know, and recording it, even if I've already done that stuff before, you know, just to kind of, you know, just to say different things and all that. But yeah, I don't know, but I will say, yeah, Burger King and McDonald's both have definitely been changing their locations up, you know, even in the early 2000s. They started like going to the shoebox designs, but Burger King definitely did that kind of later. Burger King just kind of was like one step behind McDonald's and all that when it came to this stuff. But Burger King's been kind of walking it back, because I think Burger King is realizing that, you know, that they're probably unlike McDonald's, they're actually looking at the shit people are complaining about and they're trying to fix it. You know, they're trying to win back their customers, and they're actually doing a really good job. I will say their food, though, is definitely not as great. Their food's kind of just, well, their food's not bad, but like their burgers, I don't know, I think their burgers aren't bad either, but I usually go there to get chicken sandwiches just because they taste so much better. And yeah, McDonald's has got probably better chicken sandwiches, but McDonald's really only has like great food and all that, and I'm like, their food may be better than Burger King's, but you know, like they may be better than, you know, Burger King's, but if they don't have anything else to offer, then like why go there when I could just go to Burger King, you know? So I'm actually curious what's going to happen if this does happen too, where they go and move into the mall. Move into Walmarts and all that. That'll be very interesting. Because I know like, you know, McDonald's no longer is partnered up with them. I don't know how long they've been unpartnered, but I do know it's been a long time. But that's just very interesting, you know, very interesting indeed. But yeah, this image I found too for the card. I think it's actually an older one, because see, it has the older Burger King logo on it, so that might explain too why the floors look a little bit darker. But yeah, they are slowly changing their signs and all. So eventually, all the Burger Kings will probably eventually just have the modern, you know, logo and all that. Which, like I said, I will slightly miss the other logo just because that's what I grew up with Burger King, but it actually still looks pretty good. But I really don't mind the other logo either. The other one's really good and probably better than this one, just because it looks more like a sandwich and less like I don't even know what that is. Like, I guess it has a little sandwich look to it and all that, but they've actually but they have like the little blue circle around it and all that. So Yeah, I don't know. I will say too. I want to point this out. This is something kind of crazy. I did find that sign. This is a couple years ago. I found it at like a retail shop. They wanted like $100 something for it, but you could like buy that sign and all that. That's so crazy. So you could buy the sign if you wanted to. I wouldn't have bought it anyway because I don't know where. I wouldn't have anywhere to really put it. But that just tells you how crazy some of these like retail shops and all that can be. You can find some older stuff and all that like that. That's pretty cool. But I'm trying to think what else. Was there anything else I wanted to kind of point out? I don't really know. I think it's pretty much about it. I mean, I just think Burger King might be beating McDonald's at this point. I don't know. I mean, I've even seen people compare their food and all that. And at first, it felt like McDonald's was kind of winning, but now Burger King, I've been seeing more people saying Burger King's got some better food. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen here. But with me though, is I don't think I don't think the food and all that like although the food can be really good at restaurants, it's not like very good if there's not an atmosphere in the place. But there's not really there's like no like atmosphere in it. It just looks very generic and all that. And yeah, I will say even the locations, even the ones that have been remodeled and all that, they still look better than McDonald's. Honestly, they still look better. They don't look freaking dark and gray. A lot of McDonald's locations look like, they look like they were bought out by Starbucks or something. Like, it just kind of seems kind of strange, I have found a few McDonald's that have been remodeled that actually look pretty cool too, but, like there's this one I've been to in Jeff and all that, because yeah, I still go to Jeff, and go to McDonald's occasionally and all that. I mean, they actually have they have they have one it's over by Texas Roadhouse. It's actually where I'm going. My dad's birthday was yesterday too. I should have probably pointed that out. I mean, so we're gonna be going to we're gonna be going to his birthday later. So I got to get ready after this video too. Because I've got to get a haircut and all that, because I'm going to get my hair trimmed, so it's not in my face. But yeah, his birthday was yesterday and all that, so I guess you guys can wish him a happy birthday. And honestly, it would have been nice if I could have just we could have done it yesterday. I mean, it's not that I don't mind going into town, but the reason why they wanted me to come home is because the dog is at the house and all that, and I've been trying to get him to cooperate with me, but honestly, it ain't really worth it anymore. It's just it's kind of one of those things you gotta sadly kind of just deal with and all that. But that's kind of what I'm dealing with. I'm just dealing with with this and whatnot. But anywho, I think that's pretty much really it that I can think of. But this is definitely gonna be interesting if this happens and all that, and whatnot. But I definitely do have to get going now because I've got to get myself ready here in a little bit. But anywho, guys, I'll see you all later. Have a nice, wonderful day. See you next time. Bye bye.